If you want to make a level selection screen in Unity, this tutorial is for you. Start by creating the UI buttons. Go to Canvas, right-click, and add a button. Scale the button to an optimal size and type the number that will be used for determining the level progress. You can add as many buttons as you want, but I will recommend you to start with a smaller number. For example, I will add 6 buttons. Right-click and create empty parent. It will make the buttons responsive. You can also add a text that says Select Level. Now it is time for programming. Since I already have the Player Data Manager, and I will use JSON saving system for level progress, I will start with some basics. First, you should add a script that will be called Unlock Level. It will be used for disabling the buttons of levels that haven't been unlocked. Think about it like this. Select a button and uncheck Interactable. It will be disabled, so you won't be able to click it. So here is the script. Go to void start and define an int unlocked value. It will be defined as playerData.levelUnlocked, which is a value that needs to be present in playerData script. This script needs to contain a button array element instead of separate buttons. Don't add buttons like this because it is not very practical and takes too many lines of code. Instead, you should use the for loop. The for loop contains array length of the buttons, but inside the loop it should say buttons I, which is the array element. Interactable equals I less than unlocked. It applies to all array elements. Make sure to put it in brackets. Now let's go to GameManager script. You need to add public static player data because of this error that appears when it is not static. You should add a public static void unlock level. Inside you need int current level, which is a local value of the current level. It is a value that will be modified in another scripts. If player data level unlocked is less and equal than the current level value should be increased by 1. The reason for this is because if you have already unlocked level 5 and you try to play level 3 again, you wouldn't like the current level value to be reset to 3. You need a current level and one more line of code. Save system save player data. Save system is a script that I will create now. Unlike the previous saving system, it will be more basic. It will only contain some important lines of code for JSON saving system. And the last thing I need to add is the system that will change scene every time when the player collects enough coins. Go to level loader script and add these int values. Level 1 goal, level 2 goal, and the goals for other levels. You also need a current level value that will be modified according to the level seen in Unity. For example, it will be set to 1 on the first level, 2 on the second level, and so on. You should use a switch case that will check the value of current level. Case 1, if score manager coin count is larger than level 1 goal, you should load the next level, but with setting the coin value to 0, which means reset the coin value and the next challenge begins on the second level. The current level value will be changed to the second level simply by adding GameManager unlock level 1. Why does it say 1 instead of 2? Because it is already set to 1 and it is increased by 1. In case 2, replace level 1 goal with level 2 goal and say GameManager unlock level 2. Do the same with other numbers. You can add multiple elements to the scene to make the game more interesting. For example, instead of coin count, you can say apple count, food count, or anything that you add in your game to describe that you need to collect something else instead of coins. But this is just optional. Save the script and go back to Unity. Make sure to connect the buttons with their public voids. Simply do it like this. I have already added a script for the buttons, so I can do it like this. Simply drag the canvas and add level 2 for the second button, 3 for the third button, and all other buttons. Make sure to rename the scenes and add them in build settings. I have already done that. If you get this error, you need to go to GameManager script and add void awake that will have just one line. Player data save system load. And you can also add the line debug log that checks if the data is loaded. Make sure that there is a GameManager in the main menu scene and the UI elements from game screen to make it work. If you don't like because you see those UI elements, just increase the opacity of the panel. Now, when you try to collect coins, and when you collect enough coins, if you cannot move to the next level, even if you collect enough coins, then it means you need to change larger to large and equal in the script. Now, when you try to collect the coins, it will move you to the next level. And it's working. Now, when you quit the game and try running it again, it will work as expected. Let's try to collect enough coins on the next level. Try to set smaller values just to test if it's working. It's working. I have set a smaller number just to test if it's working. Perfect. Make sure to set level goals, current level to the level number, and next level scene. Do it in all scenes. This is how you should set. Make sure to add the scenes in build settings. I just want to show you that I added a congratulations screen. You have completed all the levels. That's pretty much it for this tutorial. I hope that you like it. Don't forget to drag the buttons to the array and test it. I have also made the same saving system in my upcoming update for the game Bird Universe. And I will potentially release this update during the week, with some minor monthly updates. Thank you, Cosmo. I appreciate your opinion. But anyway, consider subscribing if you like the videos, and I will be making more tutorials for both Blender and Unity. Stay tuned and have a good day.